When it comes to abandonment issues and really defining that and bringing some clarity around it, if you a constant worry about your partner leaving, this could be a sign of relationship OCD. And that's why I really love doing this content and this podcast, because OCD can be very sneaky. And OCD is not always your stereotypical organizing and cleaning. No, it can totally show up in your relationships where you're constantly worrying about your boyfriend breaking up with you, even though there's no evidence to suggest that they want to break up with you. You're repeatedly questioning your own worthiness, or you are overanalyzing your partner's words, actions, behaviors, their tone, to see if there's some sign of disinterest. I think this also shows up in you overanalyzing your own level of commitment in the relationship, and the behaviors that you will sometimes find yourself doing sounds like seeking reassurance from your partner about the stability of the relationship, or monitoring or controlling behaviors where you're doing excessive texting, you are checking your partner's social media, or you're needing constant updates about their whereabouts. You could also find yourself being overly accommodating to your partner because you're trying to prevent conflict. Yeah, sound familiar? You could also be avoiding conflict because you don't want any trouble in paradise, and any sign of trouble really intensifies your fear that they are going to leave. Some emotional signs in abandonment is intense feelings of anxiety and stress. It's like, you know, that pit in your stomach you get when you feel like something bad is going to happen, and it almost sends you into a panic attack, if not a literal panic attack, because you cannot stand even perceived signs of rejection. The other emotional symptoms that you're going through is you have difficulty enjoying the relationship due to the fact of the constant fear you have that this relationship is going to end. You know, I hear so often people say, well, I don't want to get my hopes up. And so they completely rob themselves of a fulfilling, happy relationship or marriage because already have it as a doom and gloom in their mind. Now, mentally, it can be torture, right? Because you are catastrophizing every minor conflict as a sign that they don't love you, they're going to leave you. In this mental torture of doubting your partner's love for you, even when you're reassured that they love you, or maybe you have like a good day, like they did something unexpected and texted you, hey babe, love you, and like that fills your cup for the day. But then with OCD and those intrusive thoughts, they come roaring right back. I'm so passionate about OCD.